Hi guys! How's everyone doing? I forgot to turn on the light again in my studio, but that's okay because I live in the darkness. Alrighty, today is day number 3 of working on Quests and Chaoses. Hi Moose. Hi. Yes, I'm talking to myself. I'm doing it again, aren't I? I'm being crazy. Doing that crazy thing that only your human seems to do, is talking to themselves. Hi, how are you? Oh, hi Moose. Go on. Skedaddle, sweets. No, okay, you can be right there. But yeah, so we're going to be working on our 3rd character today. We have Maya and Zen left. We're right here. We're going to be working on her today. Moose. And apparently we're dealing with a moose invasion filled with Moosington. Moose. She's very confused right now because my legs have ice packs wrapped over them. Just don't get me here. I don't know what happened with that. Tam suggested me looking to see if I could find a log, like just to see like what happened there. Because I don't know. But either way, so I am trying to figure out on another news before we get started onto these commission pieces. Moose, come on. Really, you're running off? You are such a crazy kook. So yeah, under server options. Okay, yeah, let's go see here. My server, go here. Server settings. Server settings. Because I am the curious. Audit log? Okay, so what if streamer mode is enabled? I am curious. I don't actually know where to go though. Hey, I was correct when I said audit log. No, what? Why? No, I want to see the audit log. What? Just because streamer mode is enabled does not mean that Jesus H. Christ. Audit log. No. Filter. Is this supposed to show me like if somebody leaves? Filter, action, all users, filter by action. Kick member, no logs yet. For kicking member, so no one kicked you out. Prune, ban, search, action, all actions. Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't say anything. So I'm gonna just say that Discord was being Discord. Ah, T-Bone, hi. How are you? Yeah, no, I don't know what was up with that. So yeah, well, I don't know. Shakespeare's the Discord. How dare you? So yeah, so I was playing yesterday evening with water pouring. The little one that I did shows that, yeah, no, having a flat surface for your pour is important. So now I know. But I have to figure out, I'm talking with Bug King how to figure out how to fill in these little gaps because that was a mistake. These things do happen, and but also it was just difficult because of how this thing is a little bit beveled, that it was very difficult to try to get it all in the spots without really knowing. So probably just get these parts filled in, and then I created a new barricade, and that this should fit on in here nicely and nice and snug. And just to give myself some breathing room with it, I have it so that it can stay up this high. And that will allow me to also, like underneath here, seal that in with a hot glue gun so that that underside is sealed. And yeah, then the dragon bust will go on here. And another thing I was doing this morning was making seaweed, in a sense, for it to go kind of in and around the dragon. But it's not like I'm gonna have to prime over these little pieces just to make them. Probably just prime them over in a gray, and then paint them in like a green, just like a light frosting of color. It's a lot more than I need, but that's moreover just because I wanted to try making a variety of different little shapes to see what would go around the dragon bust. And these are really just to go in and around like the very edges of the water pour. I'm gonna have to probably cut them down just a little bit because they are a little bit taller than I probably meant to keep them to be. And hi, Holtz! How are you doing? Although I guess we could always have some just like coming out of the water. But yeah, so we have our seaweed made. We have a new dam, which should do better than the last one I made. So yeah, so that's where that is. Is dealing with water pours and those, you know, I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Come on, I know I have another one of these pinks. For some reason, one of my pink paints has I think has decided to disappear. Why would it be with my skin tones? It wouldn't be my skin tones. Fine. You know what? I'll just take this one out. Yeah! How are you guys all doing today? Lovely having you guys all here, as always. So much love. So we're just gonna add that pink in there. It's painting and getting ready for D&D. Oh yeah. I might finish these guys up over the weekend. I'll inquire to see what he thinks about that, getting them done for then. During the weekend, like finishing it up tomorrow off stream. Because I'll be back in the bay on Monday. Though I should be here and able to stream still. Because my husband's going to be working from home on Monday. I won a free massage from my dispensary They had a kind of like a deal going on by one of their products, which happened to be the product that I was going there to buy anyways. And you had a chance of winning a free 1-hour massage. So I'm giving it to my husband because I don't think I'd be able to relax enough. So we're just going to put that pink base over there right now. Yeah. To look like you're painting the beholder to look like Xanathar? That's awesome. What size is that? Oh, that's my 3. Okay, so I believe this person's explanation, now that would require me finding my phone. That's why I had my phone out. And then I forgot that's why I had my phone out. She has a deep blue-green with a deep blue-green patterns. Green is the main color of the corset. Okay, so we're just going to get this green in here. Just gonna get the green kind of just on this corset. The sleeves are going to be a creamy white color. Alright, now we're just going to get in here with this. We started base coloring this yesterday. Which scale blue? Alright, and belt color, we'll figure out what the belt should be. I believe her base is going to be a green, so I'm just going to put this green down here, even though it's not going to stay nice. I just kind of want to get just this color on here so I don't have to then think about like, oh yeah, what color is her base? So we'll be building it up. Hey, Tiny Tusk! Amaranth blue? Oh, I have an issue with that one. That's one of the blues that I used in Arcana's skin tone. Okay, so she said this character we're gonna paint this first to a tan. Does she also have half glove? It doesn't say. Alright, see you, T-Bone. Thanks for at least coming in and saying hi. I do appreciate that. You have a wonderful evening and have a good day at work, okay? Ah, shoot. I got some root. Hey, I can at least try to wish you that, right? Might not be successful, but at least... one can only hope, right? Alright, so... this tan is obviously not going to be the forever color for it. So this chick is a divine soul sorcerer. So let me get the screen just a little bit more painted up on her body here. And then we get to do skin! Yay! Our favorite thing! Until I really figure out if I want to have that cuff be a different color. We'll get it all in that tan just to match everything else. So she is a super fine skin. Do I have anything else that will be... Let's see this. Hey, Albie. Shushi! That checking a thing. Oh, he's cool. I like your Sanathar. Hi, guys! Hi! Matrix and Kinetic Medic, and hi Shoshi! How are you all doing today? Alright, I need to bring back up that photo explanation. Hi everyone! I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope that you guys didn't get completely creeped out by the Slenderman. Cause, yeah, the Slenderman, it can be kind of creepy. So we're just going to get her face all redded up in here. She had a bad sunburn, don't blame her. She's now Scarface, or Two-Face, not Scarface. Hi! Okay, yeah, no, I see that. Hi, Shoshi! How are you doing? How did your Slenderman turn out? My husband really wants that mini. I really don't want to paint that mini. But yeah, you're absolutely correct. Getting it kind of that fine line of getting close to human is like, ugh. Oof. Creepy. Alright, just want to make sure that I can get all this base tone color in here. And that's the same with our little itty bitty ears that are just like peeking out here. I'm just going to throw out more paint there than possibly needed, but I just need to get in here. Thank you as always, Shoshi. He's in a good direction. Nice. Yeah, 2 hours. It's crazy that you get through that fast, but it's awesome. Thank you as always for that raid of yours. That was awesome and I love you. Yeah, co-star. I unlocked my 3rd emote slot, so I put in the angry kitty. We'll see if that one gets put in, so then you can have 2 very cute ones. And a angry kitty. Oh, I love that one. It's so loud.
Don't know
so
if
awesome.
I did this already, but I'm doing it again.
Thank you, co-star. 10 months. I love you. It's not really 10 months of knowing you because I've known you for far too many months that would be very challenging to come up with an actual number of that one. But hi, thank you. But guys, if you were already here and you don't know who Shoshi's Minis is, you should definitely go and give her a follow, click on her name, check her out, check on her Facebook and all her other awesome social stuff. Though, probably Facebook since she uses it the most. Way more often than I do. At least over 10 years. Yeah, 10 months, 10 years, you know. It's all numbers in the end. So she has she's gonna have blue-black hair, so we're just going to get that blackness in here. So what I'm working on right now, guys, is if you do !whip or !QNC, it will give you links to the group that I'm actually painting these characters for. It's for a Twitch community, or Twitch group that streams D&D, obviously, on Twitch. And I am painting their 4 player characters for their series of called Natural 1. And I've already painted 2 of them. And so I have these 2 characters left to work on. Oh yeah, no, one of my my choices for my next character is a Divine Soul Sorcerer, because they seem pretty cool. But yeah, this is one of the characters, the one I did yesterday. I really like her green hair. But yeah, so that's her. Working on also like getting an even paint along the surface. A little challenging, but alright. So we're gonna take this and bring that up here. Start getting a nice build-up of color. I forget, is this one pink flesh or is this basic flesh? Oh no, that's a pinky flesh, right? Oh, I should probably like just get like the tips in on that one. Still want to keep a shadow going on the skin, but relative darkness is also a thing to pay attention to. If the skin is naturally pale, it's not going to appear like super dark in the shadow. It will be somewhat darker, but it won't be like black. Who's Shoshi's minis? I don't know. And get Spirit Guardians? Oh. The fireball! I didn't ask how large the room was. I said cast fireball! Sorry, just building up this like we did yesterday. Build up the skin a little bit. Though I need to do the eyes. Unlike the other two characters, I don't get to do blank eyes this time. So we're going to get a dark, super dark color in here, but not black. I no longer really use black to highlight in and around the eyes anymore. I use like the dark skin tone color that comes. This one I believe is this one African? Yeah, African Shadow is the dark tone I use to kind of frame the eyes. I'm not trying to make her look gaunt here. I'm just trying to like trying to make it so that her cheekbones, well, for one, that I remember her cheekbones, and two, when I'm going over this all with other color of paints, that will just help add in its shadow. Oh, probably a bit too much either way. Okay. Cheekbones that could cut you, yeah. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. But hi. Hi, Slade, how are you doing?
It was a man, a human being, a fugitive with special skill, a homicidal madman.
Okay, so
Need an identity.
Slade, S for Forlade. What do you want to be called if you don't want to be called Salad? And I don't know if Slade is the right one, so help me out here. And of course my talking prevents cause my brush to dry out there. I know, but I don't. If that's not what you mean to have your name, then. Alright, so we have the eyes. Really? It's already drink my damn drink time? Alright, alright. So I'm gonna let that dry. Just a little bit. Bring back out this base. Just to continue trying to get a flat.
We created a paper man, a fiber, a complete identity, cloak. A cloak that someone needed desperately enough to kill 3 people in order to keep it a secret.
As a matter of fact, I knew there was something in his past. He told me in so many words, but I never thought anything of it.
I think we know the rest of the story.
Salad. Okay.
Thank you.
Aw, Enduro Joe. Thank you so much. I like you too. Thank you so much for that follow. I hope you're having a fantastic day, my friend. Yeah, I hope you guys are, even if you're not just recently following and things like that, I honestly hope that you guys are all having a good Friday. Because it's Friday now, which means it's the weekend. Yay, weekend. Anyone planning on doing anything fun? And since these are characters that are going to be on stream, I was asked to make their bases like the color, like a certain color of like that is distinguishing between each of these ones. So that's why I'm not really building up a base. My bronze dragonborn has a bronze base. Oh, John Ninas. Yeah, I have to build a dam and do my water pour. But it appears that pink is the hardest one for me to get a flat color in. Probably because of the amount of white that's in it. Even better here, it's oh right! It's St. Patty's this weekend. The only time I ever have gotten like a hangover was a St. Patty's Day from a few years back. All right. I think she said dark green eyes, yeah? Yeah, deep green. I know that. No, I've only ever gotten hungover once. Lucky with us both, yeah. My 2 trials so far haven't been the greatest, but I'm learning. And I haven't poured onto her yet, so. Actually, it doesn't look. That's actually pretty good for. She looks like she's looking off in the correct direction. Yeah, I can deal with that. In the right direction. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a process. I'm learning. I'm figuring it out. Slowly but surely, I'm figuring out the whole water pour process and. Creepy kangaroo, hi! Oh, Nicholas! Hello! I am good, how are you? Oh, hi everyone, sorry. Why are you sorry, creepy kangaroo? Oh, I should have said hi first. Nah, you don't. What miniature am I painting? I am painting a miniature from Hero Forge. This is a character that is part of Natural One, which is a D&D D&D group that is on Quests&Chaos, which is a Twitch group here. If you do !QNC, you'll get a link to their Twitch page. Really, really wonderful people. I was asked to paint their character miniatures. And so this is the third one that I'm painting right now. They do D&D on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh my god, elites! Aw, thank you for gifting Miss Manatee that sub. 11 months. Love you guys so very much. You guys are amazing. Every other week, yeah. I wish our groups also could get together this often. But hey, that's why you watch it, right? So that you can scratch that itch a little bit more. I watch them, or at least I have it on while I'm drawing. Oh, thank you. Miss Manatee, what do you think of my new what do you think of that emote, the mlem? I haven't seen you in so long. How are you doing? Hey, Royal Jedi! So where do I sell them? Well, I do, but I don't have a store I sell. I go off of commissions, pretty much. Mlem. I know, I love that. I love it so much. How many of these here? I have one more after this character. I have Sen still to do after this. Creepy Kangaroo, thank you so much for that follow. You are awesome. I loved you. Oh yeah, just one more after this guy, girl. Aww, we miss you. Come back to us. You don't need work, you just need Mahern. Where do I buy the figures from? Well, these ones in particular are custom made, each one. But I buy a lot of Reaper miniatures, Dark Sword, Atlantis miniatures, and Kingdom Death are pretty much my majority of smaller characters. Oh, right, the GW handle, sorry. Yeah, I like them. I like that it's this spring-loaded bit here that just kind of like holds onto the model. It's that part is really, really nice. Other than that, it is comfortable. It's light. It has magnets on the sides of them, so if you actually do magnetisms, it's pretty handy and handy dandy that way. But yeah, I go between this one and the handle that was 3D printed for me. It has my name on it. Those aren't magnets? Yeah, they are. Well, it might not be magnets, but they are able to be magnetized, like magnet things will attach to it. Yeah, because that's not magnetized. It's just little pieces of metal for magnets to attach onto. Happy now? Pins, yes. Thank you. Words. Not always my friend. There we go. So that light, or the golden skin tone, and let's get some of the basic skin tone in here. What is English? Yeah, exactly. Okay. I don't want her skin tone to be end up looking so pink. I do want there to be some variance between her and, you know, Natrix. So we're gonna go more into a and it's really challenging to do these because of how contoured the skin is from the 3D printing. But I can make do. Do I use a magnifier? No, I do not. And I appeared. Hello, Riot. Yeah, the texture is rough. I can bring it in and hopefully... You can see like right up here that the armor there, or like the arm here, has a little bit more of a rougher contour, and same with the chest area, like right in there. It's very, 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 very contoured. Yep, Hero Forge. But all in all, these are really not that bad. And for the most part, a lot of the line work can get hidden by layers of paint. Oh, I know how bad prints can be. I do my own 3D printing of some of my own models. But just like out of the ones I've painted for this group thus far, this one's the roughest one. Oh, that's kind of cool. Because yeah, I was actually wondering like how they got these cloaks. Like there's all like just this whole like cloak going back there. Alright, so we're gonna go back in here and just try to get this chest area. I'll bring that up just a little bit. Still keeping in some of the shadows. Just enough in there to just be like, yeah, no, it's lighter. this is from your own printer? Yeah, I really want to get a 3D printer. That way I can make Maharin's magnificent miniatures. Also, a robot. That in dental resin. Oh, wow. Yeah, my friend has a printer. It does decent enough stuff, but it's... you know, it's not really that great for creating miniatures. Yeah, 3D printers can be pretty expensive. I think you can get like one of them you can get for like 200 bucks. You can generally get them a bit cheaper if you build them yourself from like the kit. Oh, I don't know who that is. Yeah, we need to get her a little bit paler. No, Dragonborn or Tiefling, yeah. I've actually never really looked at Frostgrave. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No, that always is unfun. When Co-Star and Day and my brother come and visit all at the same time, it's going to be a crazy household for a few days. I plan on making them try out a few of my board games as well that I got off of like Kickstarters or what have you. So that I can actually get to play some of them. There's a visible difference, yes? Yeah. I'm gonna take that red. Tone it down just a smidge. Massive darkness. I have I think it's called Monster Slaughter. Whereas you play the monsters and trying to get into this cottage that's rented by a bunch of college kids. And you're a monster family that trying to get in there, and you can't really attack the other monster families, but you can definitely hinder their progress. Which sounds really, really fun. It was a Kickstarter, and so it came with like, you have like 8 or 9 monster families that you can choose from, and one of them has gremlins. So normally your the family has like 5, I think, but the gremlins have like 7 or 8. But that's just because like I think they have less health. But there's just like they're little gremlins, and they all are swarming in there. I don't know. It's hilarious, and I've been wanting to play it, so Co-Star and Dayray, my brother, are going to be playing it with, or like, hopefully playing it along with me. Alright, so I think she has some pretty fair skin going on right now. I'm trying to do fingernails. That's not really working. Yeah, no, that's not working at all. I'll try that out later. Let's see, like, the shadow on that cheekbone is actually like pretty, not that dark, but when you hold it like this, it really makes those cheekbones look like that face is much more narrower than. We are gonna like lighten that up just a smidgen. Okay. So next, inside of her itty bitty little ears is her blue black hair. So her hair I've already painted to have this blackness around it, which is just great. We're just going to get a nice very thin layer of the black. Now, I don't really have any blue on my palette at the moment, so I think I kind of don't want it to might end up having to go into Amaranth just for like the top highlights. It's a bit bright, but yay! Lovely to see you too. I miss you, Miss Vanity, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Okay, so we're gonna bring that black and blue up there. So we're actually gonna bring up this black over here. I have no idea if I'm doing this at all correctly. I'm just adding blue, like a mixed blue and black. Can only really think of like the only character I've ever seen with like blue black hair is Veronica from Archie Comics. Smith. How are you both? How's your Fridays treating you? Our little painting party! Yay! Fun! None of my friends want to paint near me. None of my friends here. They're like, no, I'd rather screw up alone. Cause I'm always like, you guys can, I can paint with you guys, or like come and hang out, and we can paint. No such luck. Makes me a little makes me a little sad. Aw, thanks, Ultra. Guys, got anything cool planned for the weekend? Nothing here. Aww. Just been busy with work, I'm guessing? Just gotta get that black bit back into the root of the hair. Aww. Oh yeah, totally. Mark Goodwin. Absolutely. I really want to get Mansions of Madness for that exact reason. I have not seen someone use the term neat in actual conversation outside of mangas. Kitty kitty, yeah. Gloomhaven. Oh yeah, I play D&D. The reason I got into painting was actually for D&D. My husband's RDM generally. And he brought home miniatures and I was like, you know what? I used to be, you know, artistic. Let's try painting them. Best idea ever. What's my current player? My current player I have is a Tabaxi Grave Domain Cleric. What do you guys think of the hair? Still kind of, still black, or do I need to? I feel like this needs some. Just to break that blue up a little bit. Moose! Oh, yes, I am still. Gotta love blue hair, yeah! So it was said to, like, she has blue black hair. So I still want to make sure that it looks like she has black hair. Has Khajiit? Kind of, yeah. Essentially Khajiit. I'd show you her, but she's currently in a character vault in the car. So no easy way of really showing her. If you go far enough back on my Instagram, you'll find her. And that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I couldn't find a character that described mine, so I found a tabaxi, and I just cut off the bow that the character had, and added in my own shield and sword, or yeah, shield and sword that are actually from the Harlequins. So hi, Moose. Moose. Brush is more water than paint. I'm sorry, Moose. Just adding a very light tip to these, just to really try to drive that I'm trying to drive that highlight up. Aww! Yeah, Vita. I'm very excited to see it too. Moose, come. No. You're not sitting up there. You can sit in my lap if you want to. Moose, I know you want them to have a tabaxi. It's not my fault that they don't have a tabaxi to paint. Not my fault, Moose. But I need you to go over here. No, I know. Go on. Go on up there. Let me continue painting these. Oh yeah, I'm hoping that... Yeah, I like that highlight. So now we're just going to get little touches of that up here. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these on stream and being like, yeah, I painted those! Yeah, guys! No. Back up, you. Can't just charge forward, cat. Well, you can try. She's like, who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do? Do you not know who I am, human? Itty bitty little highlights up on the top here. There we go. Alright. Blue, black hair. The power of a moose is I know, irrepressible. Bye, moose. Alright. This is gonna be scary, but she needs eyebrows. Moose. There we go. Give her some eyebrows. Glossy black hair. Attitude. Minis with attitude. Oh yeah, no, she definitely has attitude. And I really want to get stuff from Oathsworn. I just... shipping costs. Okay, so now that the hair is at a space where I am happy with it, we're gonna add in some of this gray with that. Set a drab cloak, nondescript cloak. So we're gonna get just kind of just in here. And we're gonna add in this gray with a bit of the black, so it's even darker. I'm just going to go in here. And now we're going to take this one and take that brown a little bit more. Just get a good wet blend going on in here. But yeah, projects like these are fun. Like, I don't mind painting a variety of small miniatures, as long as they're all, like, different. Then I don't get bored to death. Okay, we're going to bring up that petroleum gray up into there. Up in and around her hair. Show, like, yeah, it is darker up there anyways, so. So we're just getting a little bit of shadow showing up, which is good. So on the underside, we're just going to, right now, we're just going to add this gray lining to the underside. And that's mainly because I'm going to, like, really detail the cloak last on the underside. Well, finish up, since it is a plain cloak, but because I'll be doing detailing stuff, it's likely that there's going to get splash put onto the cloak, so to prevent that from repeating more and more work.
I require the solace of the shadows and the dark of the night. Sunshine is my destroyer.
Oh my god, I missed that. I want to watch Legend again. That's such a good movie.
There shall never be another dawn.
Just getting some highlighting on this cloak just to and then when it dries, I will be adding some. What are we working on? Today we are working on the third player character for the campaign of Natural One that is done here by Quests&Chaos, who stream on Twitch. So if you haven't heard of them, do !Q&C. And these are miniatures that are created by Hero Forge, but for their campaign. So
Looking upon these frail creatures, one would not think that they could contain such power. One could rule the universe with it. Must find them.
oh, Iron Hands, thank you so much for that follow. I hope you're having a fantastic day, my friend. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really happy to have this opportunity to paint these miniatures. Player characters are one of those really fun ones to paint. You know, making it a little bit grungy, a little bit dirty. Okay, so the rest of her is a fine white blouse, I believe. Fine white blouse, black high boots and pants, very fine white blouse, very dark blue-black hair, brown robe wear, just a corset with deep blue and green patterns. Ah, Zesty Udders! Great name. Hey, how are you doing? Alright, see you, creepy kangaroo. So we're having...
Kaboom, baby!
Oh, it's just the others. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Rotating in your car without asking. That's great. Alright, Rob Jedi, you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for hanging out here. It was wonderful seeing you, as always. Okay, that's a bit grayer than I actually want this to be, but okay. I bet. Silly brothers doing brother things. So she said dark blue. Some work done and chill on Twitch. Well, you know, I'm happy to have you here. I can always see a good... I always appreciate a good utter joke. After playing a Torn for like 10 years. And then we're gonna also then take this green. For the horde, yeah! I love me my beef. And then we're gonna get back, take this. Okay. Very, very dark. yeah, that is kind of a requirement with that name, I would think. Okay, so we have the green. I'll let that dry carefully over there while we just go back over here with this pink. Just working to like really flatten it out. So we'll let that dry over there. This green will probably not stay that particular green, just because it is really, really dark. So I guess I should try to. I haven't really done anything with the boots yet, so I don't feel too bad about playing with this here. There we go. Just to lighten it up just a smidge. She did say it's a dark green. I'm just going to just lighten it up a smidge. Because when you're playing characters even this size, you have to kind of do a little bit of exaggeration with it. Alright, so we'll let that dry out. And so she said she has black leather pants, so we're gonna do along the same. And get these dark pants down here going. Gotta get rid of that cat hair. Okay, I got it off onto my brush. Okay. Do I mostly paint D&D minis? Sort of. I mostly paint D&D monsters. Yeah, no, I like painting the big guys. Like I've painted Tiamat nows which is probably the biggest dragon I've painted thus far. But sometimes I just paint other things for just more for fun. But like that have nothing to do with D&D, and they're just there for my own pure enjoyment. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, no, player characters, it's just like, unless something really bad happens, you just paint them once. But then with monsters, it's like they just keep coming. You never end with the monsters. There will always be monsters to paint. We're just bringing up the shadows on the green cloth here. And then I'll take this darkish gray. No, that's a bit too bright in there, so we're just going to trying to just create that shadow. Might just bring that black in there. I try not to use blacks in my shadows, but I really want to push that contrast there, so I'm gonna guess get that green right up in here. Just to get that hip. And that if this dries to the right amount, then that will probably be, you know, that amount for highlighting on the outfit before we work to make it ornate looking. But now the pants look like they are good. This is why I like having a few things too. Like, I'm in the process of on a miniature, just so that, like, with scale, I can give it a chance to dry. But why I use such a motley brush right now is mainly so that I can get like a softer brushed feel. Like that the leather is well worn. It's not super shiny or anything, just buffed. So that there are highlights. They are just kind of, it's spread out instead of like a single like super shiny line going down the center of it. And we're gonna actually throw a bit of that into this, and a bit of that color, a bit more of that color. And we're just going to get that right in the highlight area. And then we're going to take some of this black, just going to deepen down the shadows and also just reapply just the concept that this is black leather. And I'm thinking maybe adding some cuts to the cloak. Yeah, nice, quick, soft legs of leather. Just itty bitty little point highlight. As much point as you can get when it comes down to a very very soft fabric. Is not like super sheer. Okay. Have I figured out what I'm gonna do with the belt yet? Not particularly. I'll think about like what kind of coloring she's missing out on.
It's about time we give that yellow-ass bastard a taste of his own medicine.
Throwing on some of this. The boots looking also a type of leather, but not the exact same. The boots just feel so exaggerated in their size. So I'm just gonna put this in here with this gray. And then we're gonna go through with our black in here. Just adding back in those creases. The last thing I want is for them, like the pants of these characters, to all look the same. So it's just like, how can I change them around a little bit without making them like, you know, non-leathery boots. Let's get this lining around here. Putting that black line on the back. Medieval Hemp and Leather Guild. I don't think these guys have a guild sponsorship quite yet. Yeah, that shadowing on the green I'm happy with. You can just add a little bit more of a light on that area, like right up there. So we're bringing this down on here. She said it's a very fine white blouse, but in order to not just paint it pure white, we are going to go whiter, but we're not going to just have it as a boring pure white shirt. We're going to add just some variance into it. white guy! Been a while. How are you doing? Adding in this. Alright. See ya, Slade. How are you? Have a great evening. My brain is kind of not wanting to work too well right now. I'm hungry, which probably means I should just take a small break and grab like celery with peanut butter or something. Hide those. I was really sad to get you too mushy brained. Yeah, I'm mushy brained. Yeah. For some reason, I'm like really hungry now. Swear I had lunch. Okay, so we're gonna get more thigh brown out. Yeah, I had a latte this morning because I had a chiropractor appointment, and while I was waiting for it to, waiting for my appointment time, I got myself a latte, and despite not having any sweeteners into it, it tasted ridiculously sweet this morning. Not like not like they dumped like a bunch of sugar into it, but it just felt sweeter than definitely more than I wanted it to be. I'm gonna have to let that one dry a little bit. Yeah, I'll go grab some celery and peanut butter after I get just this white painted in here. Just so it has time to, has a chance to dry. And then, yeah, grab some celery and peanut butter. That'll be good because then I can put the ice packs back into the freezer. Uh, okay, that has its paint on it. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get some, a little bit of a snack. Right. I am back. Didn't remember to turn on the light. But I have 4. I made a bunch, but in the process of me like making them and coming down here, I was already eating them. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Zesty. So now we're bringing up the whiteness of it. But still allowing for some shadows to be here. Also, like, how white does Historic get? Like, I didn't think that they could get, like, what we know as, like, pure white. Though she does say it's fine white blouse, so... I will bring it as much up to white as I can without, like, just making it blinding. I want to have some shadows. Because when we get this done is when we can move on to attempting at least to detail the corset. I don't even have a pure white on my palette. I'm gonna have to fix that. Yeah, alright. Poor nose. I now live in like perpetual fear that my nose will just start like pouring out water. Cause it's done that like a few times since I've done like started doing nasal washes just to help clear out my system. Doctor recommended. Joys of life. But I've had it where I'll be talking and then just suddenly be like, oh god, like it feels like almost like there would be a nosebleed. Just like pouring out. And it's just like, nope, just saline water. It's just like, oh, that feels so weird. Go back in there. Well, not actually, don't go back in there. It's good to get it out. And we'll just get this one in here as well. Oh, no, no, no. Don't want it beating. I just want some nice lines going on in here. Which you can't see because, of course, the lighting decides to, like, blur out anything to do with white, but that's fine. That's looking nice. I do like her hair. I am very happy with that. I hadn't really ever tried a blue-black hair. I've tried to do it once with fur, and it didn't really turn out too well. So I'm happy that it has turned out all right, actually. Alright. So in the car, is that? And so I'm actually going to bring in some of this bright ivory. Which will also help just with the matteness of the surface. And also just bring up the brightness. All right. Okay. I can't really add that some poof into that, but okay. I was looking at while I was munching on that celery, I was looking at the next character. Thankfully, it looks like a lot of the colors that the next one's going to need is along the same that I have already on the palette. Which is not surprising, because I now have like a lot of colors on this palette. So it's not absolutely that surprising. I'm sorry that you guys can't really fully see what I'm doing with adding whites. It's trying to make it so that it's blended nicely into each other. And, you know, as smooth as I possibly can with 3D printed material. But it's looking nice. It's looking white. Oh, I do want that actually to remain slightly darker in there, so we're just gonna add that smidgen back in here. There we go. We're gonna take that back here again. We're just scrumping up the edges here, trying to make it look just a little dusty. Oh, that was a bit too rich of a color there. Fabric line of hair in there. That's good. Okay. So here's where the fun part is going to be. Details. To get this alright, so we have that. Just want to get some really good. There you go. Yeah, because your forehead, cheekbones, and tip of the nose is more often than not where the highest light point will be. Just trying to make it look like a vine growing up her side there. On the smaller scale, I don't really know how to make something look super ornate, so that's why I'm trying with this. Okay. Oof. Oh. Redoing something on the other side is not easy. Not easy at all. I deserve so much candy after this. Except not candy. Moreover, because I don't have any candy. But I deserve coffee. I think coffee is a good substitute for this. There we go, like still pretty on point with that. So what I'm actually gonna do here add a little bit of I didn't say anything about metallic. But I'm thinking if you know, if ornate. It's generally in like a metallic filigree. All right. There we go. And that helps just kind of like accentuate the fact that those areas are lighter. Just getting that bit of silver, blue silver. All right, so let's get this waist. I'm thinking like a tan. Kind of like a lighter brown area. Of course, because this is scale 75 as well, it's very thin. Whoops. That's our butt. Oh, hi. Still painting. How goes you?
Strammer?
Yep.
Strammer.
Strammer. That's me. Oh, hey, Day. How's it going? Does she appreciate that?
No, she's on the pillow up there.
Oh, I thought Athena was.
No, I gave her the pillow.
So Moose stole it from Athena. Yeah, I'm still on for a little bit longer day. Wanting to at least finish up my The third one. The third character. Yeah, Zesty. It's been 2 hours. But, Day, what do you think of the, like... She said ornate, whatever you call these things. Corset. Yeah, an ornate corset. Can't really do too... I'm not too great at doing... Yeah, part-time flies when you're painting minis. Did you see the one yet from yesterday, Day? The pink tiefling with the green hair? Oh, well, I can just show you right now. She had little deer horns. Deer horns and a lion's tail. Yeah, she looks fun. And this is the other guy. Dragonborn, yeah! A bronze dragonborn. Okay, so we're gonna take this, go over here, and get a bit of water onto this. Oh! I thought it was a link for me. It was a link on my side, so. Alright, well that's fine, thank you. That's why I have you. Well, I have you around for many reasons, but that's one of them. Oh, shiznacks. Clearly, I'm terrible at doing this. You're still not. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. How was work day? Compared to yesterday? Dead. Well, is that good? Oh, yay! Well, that's good. I'm super happy on my side because Twitch just did a payout. Which is great because, you know, Adepticon is coming up too soon. So, with this commission and that payout, I will be good to go. To have some spending money, a little bit of spending money, and food money. Yeah, but it's good to keep it all up to date. There you go. I like that belt. Alright, now we're gonna have the hilt of this dagger be a metal. And since I don't have D&D tomorrow, probably gonna finish this up. See if they want to have it by, you know, next week. Like by Monday. Since I will be over the hill in the morning. But Tam's working from home. So I'll have the car so I can come back and make sure I can still stream. And And I have like something really, really cool that I really want to show off, but because I haven't even really taken a look at them myself. New goodies arrived, but because I'm not going to be able to play with them, I wanted to save it so that I can show you the goodies once when I can actually like start working on them. So, want to finish off these characters. Hey, ropers! But I won't show them off? No, because I can't. I'm working on this commission. So I want to make sure that I didn't cut into this time too much. Morning, if you're... No, not in the UK, but it's afternoon. I wanted to make sure I wanted to get one character done today before I even looked at the package. I can take a look at it like after I'm done right here, but this takes priority. Oh yeah, no. I really want to try rosemary brushes. But the shipping to get them over here into the States. Yeah, that happens. Like, the only ones I know for sure next time are the white and green here are going to merge together. Oh shoot, I haven't done this pouch. Alright. That could have been bad. Yes, here, have this completed miniature. What do you mean it's not completed? Now you're gonna go over here with this brown. Has a bag on it. And then we go over here. Take this metal. Oh, that needs to be a little bit lighter. Oh shoot. Now we have these necks coming on in here. A hoof print is pretty good. I was thinking of doing a cat tongue. Except that I already have emblems, so I'm not really too sure. I'm trying to figure out what my third one should be. I currently uploaded the Angry Kitty one. It's in Discord as one of the emotes if you want to see what that one is. I'm trying to figure out if that's the one I want to use. Or if I should cancel that and try to get a different one made. Cat butt. That'd be great.
I like you.
Oh, Cirrus! I like you too. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Alright. What do you think, guys? That bag did not lighten up at all. She's got places to be. Yeah. I'm quite happy with that. Alright, so we're going to just essentially touch up where my clamp things were. Get those darkened down. Tay, if you need me to do any for, like, if you can come up with preliminary ideas, I can always emote stuff up for you. Each one's getting better, in my opinion. Okay. Start on the next one? For the next 20 minutes? At least get bass tones? Or do you guys want to see the new things that I got from... the mysterious company? Well, I can always just... New things, okay, new things. So this was a company that I've been watching on Instagram. And I really like their stuff. They do a lot of like extras and like scenic items for D&D. And I reached out to them and I was like, hey, do you guys by chance do any kind of like sponsorship programs or, you know, sending out any extra, like sending out any minis as kind of like promotional stuff or what have you? And for a while I didn't hear anything back from them and I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, like I went out on a limb and, you know, and I didn't really expect anything in response to that. And eventually they were like, well, can you have like some clarification on like what we were talking about? And I was like, all right, well, you know, like this is what I do. I stream and I do a lot of D&D focused materials, and then again I didn't hear anything from them for a while, and then I got a response saying like, hey, yes, we are interested. We are going to be sending you next month a package of of some of their things, of D&D focused items. So that arrived today, and I had no idea. They're also Russian, so I've been expecting a package from Russia, which was hilarious. I was just like, I forgot that they were Russian. But yeah, so this is some crystals. But yeah, so that was like my first really like going out on like a complete whim of like, oh, maybe? So so these have been like going through like 5 different customs to get here. Like it's been shipped for like a month. But yeah, so we have a bunch of cool little like crystals, which are going to be really, really fun because I love the idea of painting up these crystals to make them all like glowy and get a chance on figuring out crystals and the like. So yeah, the anxiety that I had from doing that was crazy. So we have that. Oh my god, is this the trees? Please have this be the grumpy trees. Okay, we have a happy tree. That's kind of happy. Did I get a grumpy one? Okay, not on this one. I don't know if I get a grumpy one. And yeah, you don't ask, you don't get. And it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna make all the crystals a different color. These were another thing that I was really, really wanting to see, is all these tree stumps. Okay, I had to turn down the exposure. Not that much. Come on, seriously now. The grumpy one is hilarious. The grumpy one is a really, really funny tree. There we go. This is much better. But yeah, we still get a nice little like, eh. So 2 other tree stumps of coolness. Like I could put like a mouse thing on these, or what have you. I don't know how to add quotes anymore. So we have that one, and this. Please be the grumpy tree. Okay, they like really taped this one up, so let us just cut our way into this one. But I've been watching them as they've been coming out with new sculpts, and like I honestly like have really loved them, and they've been watching what I've been doing too. So I knew that I wasn't a complete random to them. Like they've liked my work on Instagram, so I'm like, you know, they kind of know me, sort of. So here's a nice wall, has some flyers, that's gonna be fun, and creepy wall of creepy. Oh, Grablecast. That probably should have mentioned that. Grablecast. But oh my god, look at that. Like, not only just once, like 2 sides of great detail. These bricks are awesome, and I love these sheets of paper. And it's just like, it's just the epitome of creepy that is. But yeah, and that's another reason why I wasn't really going to show them today, because I don't have anything set up to say like, hey, here's links to their stuff. So that's gonna happen over the weekends. But yeah, it's Gravelcast. They do some really, really, really nifty things like summoning stones. Of course, my phone is like really, really dark. But yeah, like they do a whole bunch of really, really awesome terrain. Like they also have like sleeping, like beds, cool mushrooms and border things. I still have a few other things to show you. But yeah, like they have like lava pits. I'm wondering if I can find the grumpy tree. Well, we have a sort of grumpy tree right there. Very, very haunted one. Yeah, like, look at the grumpy tree! It's so great! But yeah, so like they have some really, really amazing items. So that's another reason why I really wanted to branch out to them and be like, well, you know, especially since it is very much along the lines of the things I do. And oh my god, I did get the beds! I'm so happy! I really wanted the beds. Ah, look at them! I actually had... Oh, that is so cool! Just the wood grain alone that they have sculpted into these. These sculpts are fantastic. So yeah, we have 2 sleeping people in front of the door of Creepy. Yeah, they have beds that don't have people in them, but I don't know, this might be kind of fun and being like, just like, you know, go on in there and you're like, here's this inn, and here's all these, like, these are all like extras, and that is what's really, really, really cool about this. And they keep coming out with more things, and the quality of these, I can't get over. Just, they are exceptional. And I love these bricks, and each of them are like slightly different, so it's not like you just took a roller pattern for this. Because I don't actually see any repetitiveness, and patterns are kind of my thing. So yeah, that's really creepy. My husband's gonna love that. And lastly, I think you guys are gonna love this guy. I love him. I love these. They're just so great. So here's a base, a very nice, you know, rock base. They're cut, you know, just chilling like a villain. And you know, then we have a club. We have this little club that's just gonna, like, you know, hang out on this base. Just kind of hangs out and stands up there. And then we have a mushroom guy who hangs out with his club. I believe the club, like, goes, like, into his hand here. Or, like, kind of, like, goes out. Look at him! Look at this guy! Look at a little bum. And there's, like, just this whole, like, the mushroom details that are on this guy, all the fungus. He needs some maracas. I know. This is an amazing selection of dude mins. So yeah, wow. Okay, that's actually really amazing. He just stands on this base. Yeah, he just perfectly stands on this. This is beyond what I expected. This is so cool. So how about that for taking yourself out on a limb? And you know, if you have any, like, if there's any comments, do be sure to say that I sent you, or that you saw me talking about it, just so that they know that they didn't just go out on a random limb and just sent me these things and it didn't pan out to anything. I would love it if you guys would at least let them know that that you at least liked what you saw from me. Just because, yeah, this was a complete random limb that they went out on. They've never done this before, so... I can't wait! Oh, the tree just makes me so happy. Oh, I love it. But yeah, the base here, these ones kind of like, it sort of reminds me of Secret Weapon, just how it looks, but it's very much not. They have a different type of beveling system, and obviously like the fill on the bottom. But the bottoms don't get seen, so whatever. Still falling, and at least hello, hi. Oh my god, you got me, huh? Yay! Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy with this guy though. Like, he just is fun. Oh, I want to paint him. I want to paint all of these, so that's why another reason why I didn't really want to look at them quite yet, because I'm like, I'm just so excited. But we have one more. We have one more character to paint. And I'll drink my tea. And yeah, then we're gonna figure out painting of these guys. I was gonna say, like, I would, like... I'll probably, like... Well, I'll run by Tam to see if there's anything specific that he might really want, because I know he's gonna really want this. I can't wait to show him this. He's gonna love it. But yeah, like, probably some of these can be, after I paint them, we can use them as giveaways. I definitely want to get more of these mushroom guys. Myconids, I think they're called, or myconids. It is just so funny looking. I love it. But yeah, so I definitely want to get around to like getting there. Oh, see, they do have beds that don't have people in them. So, you know, if you want beds that don't have people, the thing that when I first found them, this was like really far back because I've been watching them for a very long time. Here they are. Here's the grumpy tree the evil tree that I was thinking about. Like, just like, I'm so angry. But yeah, the first thing that I saw of theirs when I first discovered them. No, take me back there. Darn it! Phone, you failed me. The first thing that I saw of theirs when I when I discovered them was basically this pot. Air. Like this pot. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. You know, like I'll just, you know, I'll follow these guys and pay attention. And I saw like these summoning circles and I was like, oh, this is kind of really cool. And then yeah, like Grumpy Evil Tree is just so cool. And like, I'm an angry tree. And then like, go away. Like, see, then you have these are the little tree stumps that I got. And yeah, these guys are just, I am so happy with this. Like, look at these crystals. Look at that. Look at what you can just put into the terrain and have as crystals. Alright, this was my favorite thing that I saw, was this sacrificial, I know that sounds like a terrible thing to say, it's my favorite thing, but the sacrificial table is just so freaking good. Yeah, it's along these lines, so same kind of runic carvings as this. So yeah, no. Oh yeah, like this is how I got to watch how they made the molds. Like they make their own little molds. And it's just like, yeah, so give them a follow. I'm gonna have to create a command for them for Monday. Cause yeah, these guys are fantastic. Alright. Oh, I just want to prime them now. There's actually, so one thing I do want to kind of look at is, there isn't really that much that I see, like a little bit of cleaning up. Like mostly on the crystals. Need a little bit of cleaning. Not very much. So I could probably have them cleaned and primed by Monday. Okay, thank you. Heart. I'm so happy. I love this selection. Yeah, the cleanness of them are fantastic. Like, especially with like the really like deep crevice detail that is in this. This is some of the best like quality of things that I've received. Like just like a little bit of cleaning right on the like edges, but nothing about like mold lines on details, like having to actually get in there with the details. No, that's all of it is like just really around the edges. And that makes me so very happy. Yeah, I'm much more skeptical these days about things, and yeah, I'm very happy. These guys are definitely going to get business from me in the future, and I can't wait. I'm going to bring this up to Tam now to show him the creepy doorway to hell of some sort or another. Towels, move out of the way. All right, guys. Is Rainer up? I hope Rainer's up. Because I have to go find some food. Is Rainer not live yet? I am disappointed. Did you get your hair cut? Because I'm just wondering why you said hair for co-star. Rainer. 72. Nope, he's not live yet. That makes me really sad because I was hoping to be able to end here. But, you know, either way, I think we're gonna send you guys off onto, yeah, I'm gonna send you guys off onto the Lily. And then, yeah, thank you guys so very much for hanging out. It was fantastic. We got our 3rd miniature done. I'm probably going to finish the 4th one tomorrow if they want, if the guy can pick it up on Monday. So maybe. But yeah, then I get to post pictures once when they're all done. So that I'm very excited to finally do that. So if you haven't already, do be sure to hit that follow button so that I can see you guys again some other time because, you know, I love you guys so very much. If you haven't already, do join me in Discord, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all those types of social things. And if you do, you know, I would love to have you there as well so that you can see all the random things that I do. And my cats. Anyways, have a good weekend, guys, and I'll see you on Monday. Love!